Okay. So I have 7 minutes. I have to split it into two because YouTube only lets me do 15, and I was getting really close to the 15-minute mark. It was kind of a long word. So, in the midst of this sickness and finally getting done taking all these antibiotics for all this horrible pain that I have been having, the Lord rewarded us with a brand new mattress. And I hadn't noticed it. It's funny, really. We've literally gotten 4 mattresses over the last 7 years since we moved to Jacksonville. We moved to Jacksonville with nothing, and the Lord has gave us 4 new beds, and we have not had to pay a dime for any of them. And I noticed a pattern here, and the Lord was reminding me of this, that every time the Lord wants to transition us into a different season, a different job, a different area, and we've come out of a season of trial, and it's just been a hard transition, we get a new bed. And I'm like, what is going on? And then the Lord reminded me this morning of the number 4, that we've literally won 4 beds. And I'm like, the number 4. And the Lord reminded me of a couple of months ago when he gave me the word about the 4. And I'm like, wait a minute. The 4 is the open door, is the rest, is the intimacy. Because the Dalet in the Hebrew, the number 4, it's like a little open door. And I'm like, oh. And then the bed is the place of intimacy and rest. And through this season of transition, the Lord is wanting us to grow closer to him in intimacy. And to make it more obvious, he gave us a new bed to say, hey, number 4, favor, open doors, intimacy, coming up higher, and getting greater vision. And then he also reminded me of the word that he gave me last week about the eagles and how the enemy wants to take us out from the sky. But then he said, even if the enemy tries to take you out, you still have my vision and you still have my heart. So even as the enemy has tried to take us out, the Lord is wanting, amen, to bring us into that place of rest. The Lord is trying to get us out of striving. Sorry, my children are here trying to go into the camera. And the Lord is trying to get us out of that place of trying and working hard, and to enter into his rest. Yeah, hi. Okay. Because he desires for us, amen, to know his heart, to operate like he does. And actually earlier I was reading, and the verse that the Lord gave me was, my burden is easy. My burden is light. My yoke is easy and my burden is light. And many of you are asking, Lord, how is the breakthrough going to come? Lord, how am I going to walk through that open door? Lord, how? And the word of the Lord for you is enter his rest. Amen? Enter that place of prayer. I'm not saying enter that place of fighting and striving and screaming at demons. And, there's a time and a place for everything. But what the Lord desires is for you to enter into his gates with thanksgiving, enter into his courts with praise. He does not want for you to try and make it happen on your own. He desires for you to get the blueprint of heaven for this season. And the blueprint of heaven is resting in worship. Amen? Warfare is worship. Prayer and trust and decreeing his promises is warfare. It's not screaming, it's not yelling, it's not arguing with the enemy. It's decreeing what he has already said and coming into alignment and coming into agreement with what heaven is saying. So I just want to decree over you, amen, today, that everything that tried to take you out, that storm that tried to pull you away, that storm that tried to steal you out of his hand, to try to pull you apart from his heart. It's actually the storm, amen, like the ocean actually pulling you closer to the shore. And then into the depths of his heart, to really know who he is and to really experience his heart and to really experience his love as you extend your arms out to those even who would say that they don't want Jesus. But you know they need him. Amen? As you choose to love even through rejection, and even as you choose to love to people, to show people love that are unlovable and are many times harsh towards you, as you choose to carry His burden in His heart, the Lord will open doors for you, and you will experience His deepest heart's desire. Christ in you, the hope of glory. Be blessed.